clicked on this video because you wanted better kickflips. Something like these. So I know you guys clicked on this video to get better at kickflips, but I'm gonna be honest, I suck at kickflips. So I went to my local skate park to see what I need to work on, and by the end of this video, I will be able to tell you guys exactly what I worked on to get better at kickflips. We're gonna go hit my local skate park.
Everything is chrome in the future. Yeah.
Today we're at the Powder Springs skate park. I wanted to get kickflips on every single obstacle.
Yeah, that one felt good. Still recording? Yep.
First things first, what is a kickflip and where did it even start? Basically, a kickflip is when you pop off the tail, flick off the nose, your board does a 360 rotation, and you catch it and land. So the ollie was already invented on vert ramps, but Rodney Mullen in 1982 was the first person to ever take it to flat. Later that year, he also invented the kickflip. He also invented 270 other flip tricks, including the 360 tray flip, the finger flip, the kickflip dark slide, as well as kickflip primo slide, and many other tricks. Skateboarding made its street debut with the invention of the ollie. I will say there are other tricks that you can do in the streets that don't even involve popping or flipping your board, but you can't lie, kickflip started a whole new era of innovation in street skateboarding. I'm assuming you've already landed a kickflip, so we're gonna skip the bullshit, get into the real nitty gritty, the real grit and grind that's gonna make you love and hate this trick. But at least they'll be consistent and look damn good at that. On second thought though, what even makes a kickflip good? Twin. Hello? Who said that?
Hey, twin.
Who said that?
Hey, twin, watch this.
Okay, so it seems the bro has us reacting to Storied, the most famous kickflip ever done, so we're gonna check that out.
Mr. Baczynski.
We weren't gonna have a part till that happened.
Do I think Costco was big? Yeah, for sure. I felt it. It was not. But if we're talking about famous,
Most famous kickflip, I'm gonna go with Sheckler Costco Gap. And I wanna throw an honorable mention, Andrew Reynolds. To me, the Bercy Big Five.
oh, most famous kickflip? Let me think about it for a sec.
The most famous kickflip for me would be Sheckler's kickflip on the Costco Gap. Seemed like the drop was impossible in the way that he took the impact with the squat. Didn't touch his hands, but almost did.
It turns into a puddle at the bottom.
Splat.
Rodney Mullen on flat ground slow-mo with like a freestyle board.
It's the first one that Rodney Mullen ever did. That's probably the most famous.
I mean, it has to be Dave Baczynski kickflip down El Toro. It was like a kickflip heard around the world after New Jolly did it. Everyone was waiting for the kickflip.
I'm sure everybody is gonna say this one, it is like the one, but Reynolds, Davis Gap. Obviously, Sheckler for me at kickflip.
Davis Gap.
It was in Long Beach. It came out of like an apartment building. And
J.B. Thomas kickflipping.
That one was gnarly.
25 years ago.
Hans kickflipping the Gons Gap. Just did the wildest kickflip ever, but somehow looks good. Kickflip just looks magical. It's like that little speaking, just like vacuum sucks up.
You know what? Not only is it boned, but it comes up to your feet. That's one thing I've always tried to battle with myself, as you guys seen from previous clips in this video. Have a huge gap between the board and my feet. I may be getting a decent amount of pop. If I could match that where the board sucks up to my feet, that would make a world of a difference. Like, I wouldn't be able to kickflip over something crazy because my board is still down there. This one's because he literally went over a gap, over a fence, and then down what seems like 25 stairs.
Call it 5.5, and then down 15. The backstory is my mom used to shop at that Costco.
You guys can call me stupid if you want, but is Sheckler the kid from Street Dreams who won Tampa Am? Is that Sheckler? Okay, so I took some notes. Step to the whiteboard real quick. All right, so they had speed, height, I probably spelled that wrong. I before E except after C. They got their board level, they landed, and they had style. All right, step one, foot placement and flick. I would like you guys to check out Local Joe's video on Nyjah Huston's kickflips, because honestly, after I reviewed that video, I started practicing the way that Nyjah sets up his feet and flicks the board. And honestly, it helped me out decently. He puts his foot pointed pretty close to the nose. That way he gets the minimum room for error when going for a flip trick, because he's typically flipping into rails, into stuff where he needs to be precise. There's people like Tyshawn Jones that has a very, very, very fat pop. So definitely suggest checking out what they do on the board, but I'm gonna go over my own stuff later. Step number two, practice popping high. That can be an ollie or a kickflip. I personally say do ollies first, because that's the foundation of any sort of pop trick. When I was a kid, I used to pop over water hoses. Literally, I would lay a water hose on the ground on the sidewalk in front of my house and literally just try to pop over that water hose for hours on hours on hours before I even thought like, oh, let me get up a curb, let me get up a ledge, let me just go up something. The next 2 years of my skate career, before I even tried any sort of pop shove, 180, kickflip, whatever, I spent the next 2 years just trying to go up curbs, blocks, ledges, gaps, gradually go higher and higher and higher until you're at a level that you're satisfied with. Step three, get boned. No diddy. Get your board level. In skateboarding, it's called boned. Practice that. Basically, you're just going to adjust your flick more often. Like, get used to being like, okay, that was boned, that wasn't boned. Don't settle on a rocket kickflip. People say don't flick down. What they mean by that is flicking down off the side of your board rather than flicking off the nose. What you want to do is flick off the nose straight out like you're trying to kick a soccer ball. But I try to imagine you're jumping in the air and there's a soccer ball below you. You're going to push it down towards that soccer ball that is still on the floor. Record yourself doing it. Keep your camera low and level. That way you can see when your board is actually going from rocket to level to boned. Last but not least, style. Get comfy on your board. Get comfy, get comfy, get comfy. That takes me back to up here when I was talking about my ollies. I literally got comfy popping up and down stuff by doing my ollies over and over and over again. I would ride my board to and from school, from my car to the grocery store, through parking lots, between work when I'm going to get lunch. Get comfy, drill it into your mind. Kickflip as much as possible. These top three things, you're gonna do them as much as possible, as much as possible. I can't stress that enough. Comfort makes style. If you look like you have a stick up your ass, it's not gonna look good. There was that one guy, he made it in the video, but his kickflip was rocket and then to the side. It was such an insane gap, and the way he rolled away from it was cool because you could tell he was comfy on his board. The kickflip may not have looked like the rest of these things. He had the gap, he had the drop, he had the land because he was comfy enough on his board to where even though he didn't land straight at all, he was still able to able to pull it off. So get comfy on your board and you'll roll away from anything, for real. I'm gonna build an obstacle real quick that's gonna help me out later today because we're going to the skate park to practice all of these things. Come with me, we're gonna get crafty real quick. That felt good. All right, we're gonna do some GoPro action. All right, stop. Sorry for the unflattering angle of my nuts, but I have to point this out. This is what I meant when I said Najee Houston's kickflip stance. Basically, the toes right here are pointed out. Back foot is kind of pointed back, but you know, it's doing its own thing. You could really do your own thing with that one. But yeah, the toe is pointed forward for minimal error. If your foot is facing straight in front of you, not pointed at an angle towards the nose, the point is to minimize surface area that's getting contacted. You still want that friction, but you're gonna narrow out basically the range for error, essentially. I don't know how to put that in better terms. All right, boom. So right here, this is something that I wanted to specify. I don't know if everybody does this, but I think about when I'm skating fakie and I go to do a kickflip. Let's say I'm traveling this way, right? But I'm fakie. If I'm kicking the board that way, the board's not gonna stay under me, right? So you kind of have to push your back foot the opposite direction. That way you're kind of countering your flick going in front of you and it kind of stays centered. I've noticed that when I do that same motion of kind of spreading my feet out, like my back foot is kicking the board that way, my front foot is kicking the board that way, it kind of allows me to go like that. Like it's that motion right there and the board stays right in front of me, or well, the board stays right underneath me. Honestly, I feel like I get a higher flick with that, as well as I have more room to bring it out behind me and then kick it forward. And it just kind of does that arc and gives me kind of more leeway when going over something, versus if I didn't do that, I just went straight up and out, then the board might fly in front of me, which might be cool because some people do that ninja kick. I don't want to talk too much, but yeah, you guys can try that out. Let me know in the comments if it actually helps you. If not, tell me I'm a dumbass. I guess, I don't know, it works for me.
That one felt good. Yeah, see if I can get one around.
Oh my god.
That should hit the ground.
How doing tricks make me feel obligated to be so I just gave up on.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna move to the Euro. Or the T is crazy. That don't even make sense. Oh my God. What is clicking right now? This is a beautiful kickflip right now.
I just pulled up to the park because I need to skate this thing, but they're like filming something down there. See the police car, see the equipment set up. There's also signs up saying skate park closed, but I don't know if you can see me, I'm on the 50 mil. Kind of wondering what they're filming. I'm here for a mission.
What was that?
I should have said the bowl is open.
Oh, okay.
I know the signs say it's not, but we're not shutting it down until the nighttime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is everything out here good?
Yeah, it's really fine.
Okay, cool. Thank you. What are you guys shooting for?
It's just a music video. But we're using the bowl as the empty bowl, not as a skate spot. We're just chilling it.
Okay, cool.
Am I even in frame when I do that? That's enough throwing myself around today. Hey, twin. Hey, twin. Come here. Hey, come here, twin. Shh, twin. Hello? Who said that? Hey, twin, watch this.